Yes, people, big up to everyone. Welcome back to another match reaction over here on Chic TV. It is a little bit of a disappointing one. We don't get the 3 points. It was a boring weekend of football. Why when I say weekend, I would say more of today. Some of the other games were interesting, but from all the teams in the top six, Manchester United, City have drawn, Arsenal drew their game, Liverpool lost, Chelsea drew their game. Spurs are actually the only one who won this weekend against Southampton. But going back to this one, obviously, before we get into the game and I talk a little bit about it, make sure you guys do run up the likes and subscribe if you haven't to Chic TV already. We're closing up to 800 subscribers. I think we're just like 20 off or close to being 20 off. So definitely keep supporting, and I appreciate all the support for all the people so far. So going back into this game, finishes 0-0. I think we were the better team. We should have honestly won. I think we had the better chances in front of goal. Manchester City, you could argue, had control at times, but I don't even think it was lengthy periods of control. I think we looked like the better threat. Defensively, I thought we were sound, but I could say the same thing for Manchester City, of course, too, because they didn't concede a single goal, too. But the only real difference, and I kept mentioning this on the watch along with Flawless, make sure you guys go check that out too, and check out his match reaction as well on Sarcasm City TV. The one thing I kept mentioning to them is that I think this game, I think in terms of how we played today, we were so close to getting a goal that any just a little bit form of quality or technicality or physicality in our attack from what we saw today from our front three specifically, anything better than what we see, and I think we leave with a 1-0 and we get 3 points. And it's one of those things where like that's all it required in with the way that we played today. I thought we weren't exceptional. I'm not gonna say we had a brilliant performance, but we did enough in order to get a goal and go up front, and we defended well to keep it a 2, to keep it 0-0 like the way that we did. Um, that's all it really took. I think Garnacho, time and time again. I mean, I don't really have to continue to say a lot of things about this guy. Like, I'm sick and tired of anybody who defends him. Like, I don't want to hear any of it anymore. The guy missed a goal from like 6 to 7 yards out. Um, was supposed to head the ball, ended up literally just hitting his shin and goes off of play. Like, absolutely terrible. And time again, yeah, again, decision making, it's just something he never improves on. Hoyland's kind of the same thing. When he brought on Xerxes, when Ruben Amorim made the change and brings on Xerxes, instantly I thought we looked like a threat. He actually got a shot on target like almost immediately or right away. And whether he didn't want to start Xerxes based off of the fact that he's wanting to arrest him for Lyon, cool. But then now all sights on Lyon, and we have to look at Lyon. And if he doesn't start against Lyon, then big question marks. I'm absolutely going to be pissed because that's all it took. I think if Xerxes, simply just someone has Xerxes starting today, we probably win the game because that's all we needed. A little bit of better quality up front, and I think we had done enough to win this game. And that's really it. That's just the difference in reality and in terms of our season. Like, don't get me wrong, this is a derby, and yes, these type of games do matter in terms of bragging rights and stuff like that, in terms of our club and all that type of stuff. But in terms of the Premier League season, it means nothing. Genuinely, it means more to them than to us. They needed to win this to stay in the top four like race. They're still in it, and they're still in the top four race, and they're currently fifth. But they needed to win today to be in a good position to cement their top four spot or top five spot, because top five also gets you Champions League this year. But yeah, it's one of those things where probably should have won. Disappointed in a certain extent that it was a boring game and we did enough to win, but we didn't. But in all reality, all sights are set on Lyon. Everything in terms of our season depends on that game, and then our semifinal after that, and then the final if we get to it. That's literally it. That's a trophy that we're still competing for. It's also an avenue to get into Europe. But yeah, that's literally all. That's really it. So yeah, we play Lyon next. I'm looking forward to that game. I want to see how we perform. Xerxes, like I said, better start, and it will go from there. And that's really all that our season depends on. So we shall find out. But yeah, big up to everyone. Thank you guys for tuning in for this pre-recorded match reaction. Continue to keep supporting the channel as we are closer to getting to 800 subscribers. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your Monday. We'll be back to great rest of your Sunday. I will be back tomorrow on Monday for Mud Brothers. Check out Hassam's channel for A-listers before that too. And I think I'm going to be making an appearance on TJ's channel as well for American Waffle. So definitely go check that out. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. And up until then, I hope you guys all have a great one and peace. Big up to everyone. Love and take care.